is a half a mile trail. Let's see if we can get near to the water here. It's a bit like Yellowstone here, this spot. Also, interestingly, they have fishes here during the spring probably. So this is how it is. The pond is surrounded by the desert. There are some beautiful rock formations. It's very colorful. There was a green mountain which looked like something that is covered with vegetation, but that wasn't the case. It was just the green rock or green sand. One more interesting thing about this particular site is that it's not even in their list of sites to visit. I've obviously not been to some of the other sites. So if this is not in the list, why? Yeah. One of the amazing things about deserts, as I've been told, is that it's not the lack of life, but it is the abundance of life, which is staggering, and which is what is visible here. So this is actually uh, entirely covered with salt. It's very dry. They hardly get any rainfall here. The water is just groundwater, and it is, as I said earlier, it is just salt water, but the abundance of life. Now this particular place supports coyotes, it supports the fishes, it supports the rattlesnakes, and there are 50 other mammal species that the entire Death Valley supports. It's amazing. It is the abundance and not really the lack of life that is staggering here. Here we go, a very beautiful rock. Beautiful because it is beautiful, and beautiful because of the background. The background makes it stand out, and that makes it even more beautiful. It is also beautiful because it is surrounded by this lovely salt valley. This is a borax factory. It's a salt that deposits here, and back in 1880, this one was built. Uh, in a cart that looks something similar to the one that is hood there. The cart had about 20 horses to pull it across the desert, about 250 kilometers across the desert to the nearest city. Later on, it was abandoned because of the transportation cost. Okay, I'm on the Golden Canyon Trail. It's a 1 mile trail. So both ways 2 miles. Let's see, should be about 30 minutes to and fro. Okay, does this look like a paw of a giant creature? I'm still at the beginning of the trail. Okay, so I was on the wrong trail. I was on the 4 mile trail. A fellow tourist corrected me. This is the 1 mile trail. 4 mile in this heat wouldn't have been fun. Wow, this is good. Look at the giant walls. And the mountain at the top is going to have colors. It is going to have a red color, and it's going to be overwhelmingly big. Rocks are a bit like cloud in the sense that if you want, you can see things. For example, I see a turtle here, the eye of a turtle and the nose of a turtle. Then I see an ape there. I in fact saw a gorilla as well. I so the rocks. Wow. Let's see. I don't necessarily want to go here. Well, here we are. This is the end of the trail, the Golden Canyon Trail. What you see there is a red cathedral. Obviously not a real one, a Death Valley version of it. I can probably go further. Yeah, it was an uphill one, so it was quite tiring. So let me say a few things about the Death Valley. So as compared to the Grand Canyon, this one is more accessible. Although Grand Canyon is obviously the grandest place in the world as far as the trekking and trailing is concerned, but this one is daunting and at the same time it's welcoming, which is very unique here. I can get up and close to all the rock formations here, which I obviously could not do in Grand Canyon. I could have, but it really needs a lot of investment of time and energy. Here it's a bit more accessible and as beautiful. Okay, this site is called Badwater. It's a flat salt bed, uh, and you're allowed to walk on it, and it changes its texture. So this is almost like about 200 feet below the sea level. And you can walk on the salt bed. So what's unique about this site is that other than this road, which is a natural salt flat bed, the other places are not flat at all. Just adjacent to the bed, you see not very even ground here. So is the case on the other side. Okay, this place is called Devil's Golf Course. There are some nice crystals here. Yeah, it's not very brittle. So large expanse of land. I wonder why they name it that way. The Badwater, Devil's Golf Course, Ghost Town. Nevertheless, it's beautiful. So this is the artist palette drive. There are all sorts of colors. It's like an artist palette, obviously. This is marble, and we are into an area called mosaic. So these are, it's a very nice track. It doesn't take too long to get here. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Beautiful marble. And you can walk through this.